I find it hilarious every single time I decide to talk about very important issues like moral principles and clarity, universal rights, or political topics. A lot of the responses, instead of actually engaging in the conversation, listening, or retorting with reasoning, people will tell me, stick to your movies. Stick to reading comic books. I never thought people would try to limit free speech. Oh, wait. That does happen. But here's the funniest part. Okay, so I stick to movies and comics. What happens when I decide to talk about political movies or political comics? Because a lot of them are inherently political or deal with real issues. Let's go over some. If you love Star Wars, then you've been exposed to the political themes that George Lucas instilled in this franchise, like rebellion versus authoritarianism. It is anti-imperialist at its core. The Lord of the Rings. Woo! I love these movies, man. The unity of races against an authoritarian power. Resistance to power. Dwarves, elves, men uniting from different cultures and backgrounds against unjust evil. V for Vendetta. Hard movie. This is a cult classic right here. Anti-fascism and resistance to authoritarianism. Let's jump over to comics. Superman, Peace on Earth. Love this one. Humanitarianism is the main theme as he's trying to solve world hunger. It's also anti-war and global inequality. But you know what prevents real change from happening in this story? That makes it even difficult for Superman? Is political resistance and systemic injustices. Something that happens in the real world. Yeah, but Superman is fake. Yeah, but his values are real. He's a reflection of the best of humanity. He is the ultimate immigrant, illegal immigrant, refugee. The greatest superhero. The American way, right? He's adopted the best traits and has evolved beyond that to strive for a better tomorrow. And that's what I love about the character. And lastly, X-Men, God loves, man kills. The X-Men are probably the quintessential allegory on civil rights. This story deals with bigotry and the persecution of minorities. How can you love the X-Men and not stand for that in the real world? Movies, comics, books are not just fantasy stories of escapism. A lot of them are actually stories of inclusion, resistance, hope. The same way a lot of you listen to podcasts and regurgitate a lot of ignorant, willfully cruel rhetoric is the same way that movies, comics, books taught me to stand up. Don't tell me we cannot learn and absorb from the media that we consume. Because the media, when used productively, can be a great way to instill lessons and values to people, adults, youth, and shape a society. That's why we have media literacy and we're able to critically analyze media from different lenses and perspectives. Basically, it's how we prevent people from thinking that Homelander is Superman. Does that make sense? I mean, we don't have people out there that think Homelander is like Superman, right? Right? We don't have people championing him as a hero.